Back to Rich from Virginia Beach's channel. This is another episode of Dickie'S Diaries. And I got to get something off my chest. Today is Wednesday, June 11th, 2025 at 1:30 p.m. Now, about 40 minutes ago, I just got back from a trip from Hudson, Ohio, where I drove up there last Wednesday. I just came back today about 40 minutes ago. Just got all my stuff unpacked, and I got to unload some stuff. Went up there, had a great time at my sister, brother-in-law's house. Got to see my niece, my three grandnieces, of course my sister and my brother-in-law. Spent a week up there, had a great time with family. I don't get up there enough. I need to do it more often, which I'm going up again in August. The end of July, first week of August. Going to take my other niece up there. They've never met each other, so they're all about the same age. They're going to have a good time. So the trip is 528 miles. And I literally, like I said, I just got back. When I left here a week ago, I left here at 3:30 in the morning. Got out of this area. I live in the Tidewater, Virginia Beach area. Hampton Road, some people call it. Some people call it the Tidewater area. It's just a big area. A lot of people here. Well, when I left out of here, I left at 3:30 in the morning. Put me up there about 11:30, 12-ish up there in Hudson, Ohio, which is kind of a suburb of Cleveland, Ohio. So it's pretty far north, not too awfully far from Lake Erie. So it's a pretty good little jaunt. But going up there, shoom, had no problems, got right up there, got out of this area early before most of the people woke up. Didn't have a problem all the way up there, none whatsoever. Coming back today, for 508 miles, I didn't have a problem. All the way from Ohio in through Pennsylvania, a little bit of West Virginia, and on into Virginia. No problems whatsoever until I got to the last 20 miles of the trip. Now, as most of you probably know, the last few miles, especially when you're coming home, are usually the toughest because you want to get home. I've been driving for 8+ hours. I'm ready to get home, get my stuff unloaded, have a little glass of wine, and, so my ears will stop ringing for one. But so didn't have a problem all the way up there, and 15 16ths of the way back didn't have a problem. But for the last 20 miles heading into Tidewater, Virginia, I swear it's when people driving into the Tidewater area, as they're driving, half of their head opens up and half of their brain falls out while they're driving their car, because you've never seen such reckless, careless, inattentive driving as I see in this area. It's absolutely amazing. Now, coming down the freeways and everything, I found that everybody is courteous. If you're on a 2 or 3 lane interstate or highway and you're in the right lane, which you're supposed to be, unless you want to pass, which I try to do that. And if I see somebody coming in and they're merging onto the freeway or the interstate, whatever, if I have room, I get over. I let them merge in. I don't try to hold anybody up. I don't like being held up myself, so I get out of people's way. And for the vast majority of the trip up there and back, that's what everybody has done. Everybody's checking their mirrors. If somebody's coming up behind them, they'll get over. They'll get out of their way. They don't hold anybody up, as do I. I get out of their way. I'm 3 to 5 miles an hour over the speed limit, cruise control on. I try to adjust my speed with the traffic and stay out of people's way. And for the most part, everybody did that until I got to this last 20 miles. It is the most amazing thing you've ever seen. It's like everybody in this area don't know where they're at. They don't know where they're going. And they don't know how to get there. It's like almost everybody on the road. Now, granted, they are working on the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel, the HRBT, which is fine. They're upgrading it. There's a little delay there. I'm fine with that. It's supposed to be better when it's all finished and done, and I don't mind going a little slower while they do construction. It's for the common good. I don't have a problem with that. I expected it. It happened. Not a problem. The problem was all the other people. People slamming on their brakes for absolutely no reason, going down the freeway. I'd say probably the vast majority of you people do what I do. I'm traveling down the freeway or the interstate, what have you, multi-lane road, and I see somebody coming in and they want to get on the freeway. I'll get over if I can. If I can't, I'll either speed up and get out of their way. That's usually what I'll do, because I don't want to hold them up, and I don't want to hold up the people behind me. Everybody should, be courteous to one another, and that's what I do. And that's what I seen for most of the trip until I got here. I got here, and what do I see here? I see Granny or Grandpa or 16-year-old Dorothy merging onto the interstate. Now, everybody here on Interstate 64 goes at least 65 miles an hour. I don't know why. It's been like that for the last 35 years that I've been here. Everybody's kind of used to it, and you go fast. So anyway, you get these people merging onto the interstate, going like 40 miles an hour. They have no sense to look in their mirrors and to adjust their speed according to the traffic and find a spot and get in without holding anybody. No, they can't do that here. No, they'll merge onto a 65 mile an hour traveling freeway going about 40 to 45 miles an hour. That's a pretty high closing rate. And what makes it even better yet, this is the topper. The people on the freeway will see these people coming in. What do? They slow down. They slam on their brakes, jacking everybody up behind them. The accordion effect. By the time you get to the 20th or 30th car back there, they're damn near locking them up, causing an accident, because people don't know you're not supposed to slow down for merging traffic. You either get over if you can, you speed up and get out of their way, or maybe you let off the gas just to cut them a little slack because maybe they're 1 or 2 miles an hour under the flow of traffic. Not 20. 20 miles an hour, I'm sorry. You don't let them people in, you're going to jack up 50 people behind you when you do that. Speed up, get over, at the very least, let off the gas. Just coast. Don't hit your freaking brakes, because you're going to jack everybody else up behind you. You're going to cause an accident. It's incumbent upon the people merging onto the freeway to vary their speed according to what they're merging into. Either speed up. If they're going too fast, they can always slow down, pick a nice little spot in between traffic. It's not that difficult. Most of the on-ramps are plenty of room. You've got 200, 300, 400 yards to get your speed to the speed of the traffic that you're merging with. Don't try to merge onto a 65 mile an hour freeway going 40. It's not going to work. And I seen another good one. People will stop on an on-ramp. You got 300 or 400 yards. Most cars today can get up to speed if they don't stop in 300 or 400 yards and get up to 65 miles an hour. 60. Even 55 is good enough. That's only a 10 mile an hour speed difference. People around you can adjust for that. But no, I've seen these people stopping at an on-ramp, jacking everybody else in the on-ramp behind them, jacking them up. They can't get their speed because now they're stopped, trying to merge into 65 mile an hour traffic. Meanwhile, the people they're merging in with slam on their brakes, jacking everybody up behind them. It is an absolute blunder what people do around here. I hope to gosh you people don't do that. When you merge onto a freeway, get your speed, the same speed everybody else is. Look in your side view mirror, see what's coming, have your blinker on so everybody in the world behind you knows you're merging into traffic. They can see you way up there and they can get over and give you room. It is not that difficult to do. Another thing that bothers me, people will ride in the fast lane going the speed limit. Granted, we all think we're supposed to go the speed limit. I would say it's a good idea to keep your speed around the speed limit. But if you're going to go the speed limit, don't ride in the passing lane. Because some people don't want to go the speed limit. They want to go 5 miles an hour over, which in my opinion doesn't cause a problem as long as they have their cognitive abilities intact. And they're able to go and process information that fast. Some people can't. Some people, may have had, injuries. They may be elderly. They can't process as fast. Those people should stay in the right lane or the center lane at the very worst. But when you see somebody coming up on you, don't sit there and just tool along in the fast lane. Pass your people and get over to the right until you either need to pass or you need to get off or whatever, and then get off the freeway. And another thing, when you're getting off the freeway, don't slow down before you get on the off-ramp. Don't slow everybody down behind you because they don't want to slow down. They may not be getting off the freeway. You've got plenty of room on the off-ramp to slow down before you hit the off-ramp. There are a few exceptions. There are a few where you don't have a lot of room. Those you want to anticipate. You want to make sure nobody's riding your butt. If they're riding your butt, let them go. Get over, let them go around you so you have room to slow down. But you don't want to slow down 35 people behind you. You're going to cause an accident. Get over in the right lane, then slow down. Once you're out of the flow of traffic, slow down. Not before. It's the same in town. Most places in town, you want to turn right, there's a little off-ramp. Get on that off-ramp and then slow down. Don't slam on your brakes and then get in that little turn lane at the last minute and slow everybody else up behind you. You're causing accidents. You're causing insurance rates to go up. You're just causing havoc for everybody. Just be courteous to people. It really isn't that difficult to be courteous. I always think of what would I want that person to do for me? Would I want that person to slow down and then get off the off-ramp? No. Do I do that? Nope. I go the speed until I'm on the off-ramp and then I slow down. And when I get in a turn lane, I get in a turn lane as soon as I can so I can slow down once I'm in the turn lane, not before. Not so I slow everybody down behind me. I don't want to do that. And I don't want people doing that to me, and neither does anybody else, I'm assuming. So I'm kind of on a rant because I'm fired up. I just been driving for like almost 9 hours. Just got the truck unpacked. 20-year-old truck, Dodge Ram 2500, ran like a champ. Cummins turbo diesel. It's got almost 300,000 miles on it. Doesn't smoke, doesn't burn oil, runs like a champ. Keep your vehicles in good repair. Keep good brakes on them. Keep good tires on them so you don't cause accidents. Make sure you have good windshield wipers. I don't know how many times driving around here, if there's one or two little drops of rain on the windshield, you look up in front of you, see nothing but brake lights. Probably the vast majority of that is because people don't have good windshield wipers on their car. They can't see very well. So, let's just slow everybody down behind us that can possibly see because they have good wipers on their car. Check your car. Make sure it's in good operating condition. Don't drive around something you can't see. And when it's raining, for God's sake, turn your lights on. It's not necessarily so you can see, because if it's daylight, chances are you can probably see. It's so everybody else can see you. They see your lights. All the spray, flying off all the other cars. They're not going to see a car with no lights on. In Virginia, there's a law. If it's raining and you got your windshield wipers on, you're supposed to turn your headlights on. I don't know how many people I see driving around in the rain. You can barely see them because of all the spray coming up. You can't see them. Turn your freaking headlights on so people can see you. So people don't pull out in front of you because they don't see you because of all the spray and the rain and the mist and everything else in the area. Illuminate yourself so people can see you. They can see the behind you. They see your brake lights. They can see you oncoming because of your headlights. Common sense. Anyway, that's all I got. Dickie's Diaries. Everybody have a good day and peace.